On February 14th, just a few days ago, we experienced yet another mass shooting in our country. Another school shooting took place at the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm tired of seeing these shootings. I'm tired of cutting on the news every few months, it seems like, and hearing about some mass shooting. When it took place, I was in Phoenix doing some work with a few schools that I partner with, and I found myself frozen in my hotel room as I watched the TV yet again talking about another school that had experienced a mass shooting. 17 innocent Americans lost their lives. It's gotta stop. So I don't wanna go into gun control. I don't wanna go into all of that. I don't wanna give any energy towards the person who committed these horrific acts. What I wanna do is I wanna speak to you, our students, who we love and who we value. I wanna share with you a little hope and a little inspiration. I wanna give you the top 3 things that I believe that we should take away from this shooting. The first thing I wanna share with you is I wanna commend all of you who said something. You know, there's this thing, speak up, say something, save a life. When you see something, say something. So I wanna challenge you to continue to speak up. When you see something that's not right, whether it's on Instagram, it's on Snapchat, it's on Twitter, Facebook, when you see something, tell someone. And many people there in Florida, they saw a few things that didn't look right. I'm going to ask you, if you see something that's not right, you keep speaking up. You keep saying something. You tell a deputy, you tell a police officer, you tell a principal, you let someone know. But what we will not do is we will not be silenced and we will not be quiet. The second thing I want to share with you is I want to challenge you to be cautious of how you treat people. The golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. There's a lot of value and a lot of power in us treating each other with love and respect. And so even when we're different, even when we might seem weird, even if we might seem like an outsider, there's something special, there's something human, something humanitarian about seeing someone that's different than you, different religious backgrounds, different ethnic backgrounds, but you building relationships, not bridges. We're not building walls, we're building relationships. There's something powerful about saying, hey, you're different than me. I want to get to know you. Watch this. I value your life. You're important. It is time for us to create communities and to create schools where we've got more love and we've got more acceptance. So I want to challenge you to ask yourself, can I be the person that could save my school from the next one happening? Can I be the person that cannot say he seems weird or she seems weird? Can I be the type of student that says, let me get to know this student. I wonder what this student's story is. I wonder how this student's living. I wonder what their home life is like. I wonder what they're struggling with. Because if you are hurting on the inside and you were struggling, you will want someone to connect with you. And so all I'm saying is, let's be more loving, let's be more open, let's be more receptive to build relationships, because people are hurting. You've heard it before. Hurt people, and there is no excuse for it, none. But the reality is that people are hurting, and some people are evil. And how do we fight evil? We fight evil with love. So I'm gonna challenge you to build bridges and build relationships. The third piece of advice that I would give you, or the third takeaway from this mass shooting that happened in Parkland, Florida, is I would say, don't let the behavior of other people change your heart. The best thing that you have going for you is your heart. So we will not let fear, we will not let hate, we will not let racism stop us from operating with the spirit of love that we have. That's our superpower. That's what makes us human. That's what makes us powerful. Beyond our Republican or Democrat or independent, beyond our skin tone or our ethnic backgrounds or our religious beliefs, we are human. What makes us powerful humanitarians is when we say, you know what? I choose to love you. I choose to speak life. I choose to see the best in you. I choose to celebrate what I might not even really understand about you, like the diversity. That's what's powerful. And it's so easy when things like this happen for our country to be split, where we start arguing over all these different things, gun control and all this stuff, and then the energy is low and there's a big divide. This is a time that we come together and we must unite. Yes, we should put the right type of laws in place. Yes, we should make sure sure that our babies are safe in these schools all over the country? Yes, I agree with that for sure. But don't let the behavior of other people change your art. So I need you to do me a favor. I need you to promise me that you will operate with a spirit of love, not fear. That you will operate with a spirit of love, not hate. That you will operate with a spirit of love, not discrimination. I need to make sure that you operate with a spirit of love in everything that you do. Let us now build with one another to become the best versions of us that we can be. And this is what makes America great. When we go through tragedies and we come together and we say, this will not divide us, but this right here will unite us. This is what will make us stronger. And this is what's going to help us go to the next level. And I'm challenging you, every student that's watching this in our country, every single student that's in the land of the free and the home of the brave, every single student that's watching this video, it is your responsibility. You are the new generation. I ain't tripping on what happened in the 70s or the 80s or the 90s. This is 2018, and I decree and declare that we will speak with love, we will speak with passion, we will see the best in people, and we will not let this tragedy divide us, but this will be the very thing that will unite us. And if you have that mindset, you are what I call a next level student, and I am here, we are here to help you go to the next level. Now, you know how we end every episode. We end every single episode highlighting what we call a next level student of the week. This is a student that's accomplished something major. This is a student that has accomplished something big, and I want to take a moment and pay homage and pay respect to a student that I recently heard about, Anthony Borges. Not just him, there are several other students, but Anthony Borges, 15 years old. I've been seeing it all over the internet. All sorts of different news stations have been talking about this young man. When the gunman was going through the hallway shooting, he used his body as a human shield, and he blocked the door, and he saved 20 students, and he took 5 bullets. Last I heard, he is still fighting for his life, and so we are praying for him. But I want to take a moment and acknowledge Anthony and acknowledge every other student at that high school that showed love, that showed compassion, that put other people's lives before their lives. And that's what makes our country great. So when I saw that young brother and I saw the sacrifice that he made, I said, this right here is what makes our country great, because we have people like him that show up every single day, firemen and paramedics and police officers who put their life on the line every single day. And this young man, Anthony Borges, he showed the courage. So I want to take a moment and highlight him and every other student that might have shielded another student with their body. This is what makes us powerful. This is what makes us strong. When we say, you know what, I value your life so much, I'm willing to sacrifice mine for the safety of yours. That's what's powerful. And that's that human element that makes us celebrate you. So that every student out there that says, I will speak life, I will stand up, I will love others, that's what makes you powerful. So for Anthony and for every other student who sacrificed their life, we say thank you. And to all the family members there in Parkland, Florida, who lost a loved one, I want to share and let you know that my family and our team, we're praying for you, and we will get through this together. I'll see you next week.